back to Shot to Victory. I'm Blake.
And I'm Rocky.
In today's video, we're on our part 4 of the NFL video. So we're doing the AFC and NFC South.
Yes. We don't have many games to predict since we've already done 3 divisions.
Yep.
But we'll talk about what we think for the playoffs after it.
And then we'll just revamp every team and see if there's anything we want to change, because
there might be some records that we might want to change.
Yeah. After this, probably do some NBA stuff. We'll figure out how. I don't really know how, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Anyways, we'll start off with the Texans. So we have Texans losing week 1 against the Bills.
Mm-hmm.
We have Texans winning week 2 against the Bengals.
Yeah.
Texans versus the Colts week 3. What do you want to do?
I kind of want to split the Colts right now.
Uh-huh.
So I think Colts take week 3.
Week 3? Okay. Cowboys lose to the Texans week 4. Then we have week 5, Texans versus the Titans.
What are you thinking?
I want to say Titans this game.
Okay, we can give it to the Titans.
Then we have Jags Texans. I want to take Jags.
Yeah, we can take Jags.
Because we're in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
We're in Wembley. That's basically a home game from us.
Yeah.
And then we have Texans beating the Giants. Then we have a bye week. Then we have the Texans beating the Chargers. Texans beating the Browns.
And then this is where I see the Texans winning.
Texans beating the Colts. Texans beating the Ravens. Texans beating the Steelers.
Okay.
So we have them on a run right now. They are 9-6 for us.
Okay.
So far. Then we have them losing to the Commanders.
Uh-huh.
You want us? I think Jag sweep.
I'm fine with Jag sweep.
Okay. Then we have them losing to the Eagles. Then we have them beating the Packers.
And I think they beat the Titans.
You think they?
No, it would be
tied. Okay. So as of right now, they are 10-7.
I'm honestly fine with that.
Yeah. Let's go to the Colts. Let's go to the Jags actually.
Okay.
So we have them They have them winning week 1 against the Browns.
Mm-hmm.
We have them losing week 2 against the Broncos. Losing week 3 against the Patriots. We then have them beating the Bengals. Have them beating the Eagles. Have them beating the Texans. Then we have a bye week. Then we have the Colts at home. So we automatically get a win.
Yeah.
Then we have them beating the Ravens. We have them losing the Ravens, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say we lose this game to the Titans.
Okay.
What does B and Z mean?
Bye week, I think?
No.
Wait, B and...
It says B he versus Z here.
Oh, B...
Who cares? I'll have them winning this. They'll have the Titans winning this game. Then week 11 we beat the Giants. And then week 12 Jags will take the win, so we'll split that. Then we lose to the Bears. Then we beat the Steelers. Sorry. Then we beat the Texans. Then we beat the Cowboys. We beat the Commanders. And do we sweep Colts?
Sweep Colts? I don't know, honestly. What's your record currently?
11-5.
I'll have them beating the Colts.
Okay. I think the Colts suck this year.
Yeah.
Okay, then we'll go to the Titans. So Titans, we have them winning week 1 against the Jets. Then we have them losing against the Eagles. Then we have them losing against the Giants. Then we have them losing against the Ravens. They come back week 5, pick up a win against the Texans. And then I think the Colts pick up a win against them here. Is that fine?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I think then they get a win against the Browns. They get a win against the Bengals. They get a win against the Jaguars. Get a win against the Cowboys. Then the Jaguars get a win against them. Then the Commanders beat them. Then they beat the Lions. Okay.
Oh, Z means like mini bye week.
Okay.
Because the Jags played on a Thursday, then a Sunday,
okay.
So it's technically a mini bye week.
What do we want to do for this Colts Titans game?
I kind of want to have the Colts win it.
Colts sweep.
Ooh, Colts sweep. That's fine with me.
So they sweep. They tie Texans. They tie Jags. Colts sweep them.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine because the Colts really need to win bad.
Mhm.
All right, then where were we? Then they lose to the Raiders. Then the Titans beat the Steelers. Then they lose to the Texans last game.
So they go
7-10.
Okay, that's fine.
Good. And then we have
We already have all the Colts games, so
Yep.
we can go through it.
So they lose to the Ravens week 1. They lose to the Chiefs. They beat the Texans week 3. They lose to the Commanders week 4. Then they lose to the Steelers. Then they beat the Titans. Beat the Vikings. Lose to the Jaguars. Beat the Cowboys. Lose to the Dolphins.
Mhm.
Lose to the Texans. Beat the Giants. Lose to the Eagles. Beat the Titans. So I meant the Texans before. They beat the Texans. They beat the Giants. They lose to the Eagles. They beat the Titans. They lose to the Bengals. They lose to the Browns. They lose to the Jags.
I feel like that's fine.
So they finished 6-11.
I'm honestly kind of fine with that because they have a harder schedule this year.
It's just that win against the Miami win.
Mhm. But if they don't win that, they go 1-16, which I don't really.
I know. I just. So it's it's the Jags 12-5,
Mhm.
Texans 10-7,
Yep.
Titans 7-10,
Okay.
Colts 6-11.
I'm fine with that.
I could see the Titans and the Colts switching.
That's the only thing I could see switching.
I don't know. I kind of like. I think the Jags stay number 1, but I think number 2 could honestly switch between the Texans and the Titans. Honestly, I really like the Titans. I think they have a hard schedule, sadly. Yeah. So on to the Buccaneers. So we have them losing the Bengals week 1, Browns week 2. Then we have them losing to the Vikings, losing to the Packers. Then we have them beating the Cowboys. Sorry, wait. We have them beating the Vikings and beating the Packers.
Mhm.
Then we have them beating the Cowboys, beating the Steelers. Then I think they lose their first game to the Panthers.
I would agree. Yeah.
Then I think they beat the Falcons.
Yeah.
Then they lose to the Bears.
Then their bye week.
Then they're bye. Then they beat the Lions. Then I think they beat the Panthers here.
So they tie.
Yeah. Then they beat the Chargers. Then they lose to the Ravens. I think they lose to the Saints.
I would agree.
I think
they beat the Falcons.
They sweep the Falcons.
And then I think the Saints sweep them.
Okay. They beat the Falcons. They sweep the Falcons. They beat the Bucks. And they sweep the Saints sweep them.
Yeah.
Okay. So as of right now, the Bucks are 10-7.
I'm fine with that.
So for the Saints, we have them losing to the Lions, losing to the Ravens, them beating the Raiders.
I kind of want them to win that game right there.
Beat the Falcons?
Yeah.
Okay. Then they beat the Vikings. They lose to the Giants. They lose to the Steelers. They go on a bye week. They beat the Browns.
I don't know here. I think they might split.
I want to split. I'll give the Saints the win here.
Yeah, we can give the Saints, yeah.
Then I think they lose to the Bears. They beat the Bengals. They lose to the Packers. They beat the Panthers.
Well, no, they beat them in the first round.
They lose to the Pack.
Yeah, they lose to the Panthers.
They beat the Bucks. They beat the Cardinals. They lose to the Falcons.
Ooh, okay.
And then they beat the Bucks. Sorry, the Falcons were going to be 3-12 if we didn't give them that win.
Okay, that's fair.
And I don't think they're going to be that bad, but I mean, we'll see. So Panthers, we have them losing to the Bears week 1. Do we have them beat the Falcons or lose the Falcons? I say B.
I think they'll beat.
I just don't want the Falcons to be 4-12.
That's honestly fine with me.
I guess. But it's like, besides quarterback, he's not that bad.
Yeah.
Then they beat the Browns, then they beat the Lions, they go on their bye week, they then beat the Eagles, they then beat the Bucks, they then beat the Packers. Sorry, they lose to the Packers. Then they beat the Broncos. Okay. They beat the Saints. They lose to the Saints. They beat the Ravens. They lose to the Bucks. They beat the Vikings. They beat the Saints. They lose to the Bengals. They lose to the Steelers. then they lose to the Seahawks, and then they beat the Falcons. Sweep them.
Yep.
Okay.
So they go.
They go 9-8.
Okay.
So the Saints and the Panthers both missed the playoffs,
Dang.
but going 9-8. Falcons, they lose to the Steelers. They lose to the Panthers. They beat the Packers. They lose to the Saints. They lose to the Ravens. They lose to the Bears. They beat the 49ers. They lose to the Bucks. They lose to the Bengals. They lose to the Chiefs. They go on a bye week. They lose to the Vikings. They lose to the Lions. They beat the Browns. They lose to the Commanders. They lose to the Bucks. They beat the Saints. They lose to the Panthers.
Okay.
So they go 4-13.
That's fine.
So Jags are 3 for the seed. Then Texans are 7th. Titans are 10. Colts are 13. For the Bucks are 2. Panthers are 8. Saints are 10. And then Falcons are 15. So as of right now, the playoffs for us are Patriots.
You can do it by division, so it's easier.
It's already in division.
Oh no, conference.
No, no.
Put it on conference.
So it's Patriots, Broncos, Jags, Bengals, Bills, Ravens, and then Texans.
Yep.
I like that.
I'm fine with that.
I think Texans is the only thing I'd change.
Yeah. What would you do?
Titans.
You'd put the Titans in?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think Titans are better than the
I think they need one more year of experience before they get there.
maybe. Or Chargers. I could see the Chargers being a sneaky team.
Yeah.
Because I really like the team. They just have a really hard schedule.
Mm-hmm.
And then for the other side, Rams, Bucks, Eagles, Bears, Seahawks, 49ers, Cowboys.
Yeah. I don't like the Bucks being 2.
I mean,
I kind of think. Is there any like games that I don't know. I feel like 10-7 is a little bit low for the Bears. I feel like maybe 11-6. I just don't know what they could win and what they would lose.
you guys are.
I don't think we. I think we lose to the Eagles there.
Mm-hmm. Then you guys will lose with the Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
Then you guys lose to the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Then we already said you'd split with the Lions.
Did we split?
Yeah. No, you don't. You want to?
I want to split.
Okay, we'll give you this game then.
Wait. I'd rather have the other game because it's Thanksgiving and Lions never win on Thanksgiving.
Okay.
That's fine.
So
we go 11-6 and we're the 2. I'm fine with that.
Okay.
So
it's Rams, Bears, Bucks, Eagles, Seahawks, 49ers, Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm better with that. Here, can I do the playoffs?
Sure.
Okay. Okay. Okay, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we got the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
So the first matchup we got, okay, is Bengals-Bills.
I think the Bills win this.
Bills win it?
What do you think?
I'm honestly fine with that. I do like what the Bengals got, but I think the Bills will be better with having actual weapons.
I think the lack of running back will cook them.
Yeah, because I don't really trust Chase Brown as a full RB1. Then I'm gonna stick for the AFC for this, okay?
Okay.
Jags Ravens.
What do you want to give it to?
I kind of want to give it to the Jags.
That's fine.
Because I don't really know the Ravens.
Ravens never do good in the playoffs.
Yeah, and I just don't know about their squad with Jesse Minter as their coach.
Yeah.
Then the final AFC game we got for the wild card, Broncos Texans.
Broncos run it back.
Broncos go it. Okay. Then for the NFC we got Eagles Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it Seahawks. The Eagles don't usually do well in the playoffs, I feel like. Bucks 49ers.
Give me the 49ers.
49ers, okay. Then we got Bears Cowboys.
Bears.
Yeah, it's Bears. Okay, so we go on to the divisional, okay?
Uh-huh.
We got Broncos Jags.
Broncos.
Yeah. Then we got Patriots Bills.
Patriots.
Okay, so we've run back to the AFC Championship, okay.
That's fine.
Then we got Rams 49ers.
Rams.
Okay. Then Bears Seahawks. Ooh.
Seahawks, respectfully.
I gotta agree with that. Yeah. So we run back both the championships from last year.
Yeah, that's fine. The West teams.
Yeah.
Give me
Patriots, Broncos.
Give me Broncos.
Honestly, yeah, I would agree. And then Rams, Seahawks.
Give me the Rams.
So we switched the winners from last year. That's perfect.
So I mean, those are the four best teams.
Mm-hmm.
Seahawks, they didn't. You know what? Actually, switch the Seahawks Bears.
So the Bears win that?
Yeah, and then they still lose to the Rams.
Okay, so it would be in the NFC Championship be Rams Bears, then the Rams win that.
Yeah.
So the Super Bowl is the Broncos versus the Rams.
Yeah. I like the Seahawks. I feel like Kenneth Walker, Boye Mafe are gonna, and then Tariq Woolen are gonna be big losses for them.
Yeah, and the Bears I feel like added more than they lost because all they lost was like Tremaine Edmonds and the center.
Yeah.
And while they gained
and DJ Moore
and their two safeties, but I feel like they got better at safety is the thing.
Yeah.
With Kobe Bryant and Dylan Thieneman.
Yeah.
So Super Bowl Broncos Rams. Who we got? I'm guessing Rams.
Rams.
Yeah. So we got Rams winning the Super Bowl, and this is the draft order we got. Okay.
Mhm.
Dolphins first overall pick.
I like that.
Cardinals second overall pick.
I like that.
Jets third.
I like that.
Falcons fourth.
I like that.
Steelers fifth.
I guess we have to like that.
Vikings sixth.
I like that. Yeah.
Then the Jets have the Colts pick at 7.
Okay.
The Commanders at 8.
Okay.
Raiders at 9.
Okay.
Browns at 10.
Mhm.
Titans at 11.
Okay.
Then the Packers at 12, but the Cowboys have their pick.
Okay.
Then the Giants at 13.
Yeah.
Lions at 14.
Okay.
Chargers at 15.
Okay.
Saints at 16.
Okay.
Chiefs at 17.
Mhm.
Panthers at 18.
Okay.
Then we get into the playoffs. Cowboys at 19.
Uh-huh.
Buccaneers at 20.
Okay.
Well, the Cowboys pick is owned by the Jets there.
Yeah.
Then we got Texans at 21.
Mhm.
Eagles at 22.
Mhm.
Ravens at 23.
Okay.
Bengals at 24.
Mhm.
49ers at 25.
Okay.
Bills at 26.
Okay.
Jags at 27.
Okay.
Seahawks at 28.
Okay.
Bears at 29.
Okay.
Patriots at 30.
Mhm.
Then Broncos at 31. Rams at 32, which is owned by the Browns.
I don't mind that.
Yeah, I feel like it's a pretty good order.
There's
honestly.
some things that's like minor difference I do.
Like I'd maybe bump Vikings and Colts up a little bit, maybe the Falcons a little bit.
Yeah.
But they have some pretty hard schedules as well.
Yeah. I do think the top 3 though. I like that.
The Dolphins, Cardinals, Jets.
Yeah.
I would put the Cardinals as the worst team, but
no, I think Jeremiah Love will help them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I think that them being at 2 is fair.
Because their offense isn't bad. It's just quarterback's a little questionable.
I think if the Dolphins do land the first overall pick, though, I think they trade out because I think they might. I think they want Jeremiah Smith.
Do they?
Yeah, I think so because that would be their wide receiver 1 right there. He's the best receiver in the country right now.
Mhm.
I think that's who they want, and I don't really see a receiver being picked number 1 overall. So I could see them in the Cardinals like trading places, so the Cardinals can go get.
I could see them in the Jets trading places.
Honestly, yeah, because the Jets then.
The Jets will get Arch Manning. I'm assuming Arch is going in this draft.
Yeah, it's the 3 quarterbacks in this draft that are the top 3 is Arch Manning, Julian Sayin, and Dante Moore.
I think Dante will go to the Cardinals.
So we go Arch 1, then Dante 2, then Jeremiah 3.
Yeah.
Who do you think the Falcons get then?
Well, I don't know. I don't really watch college.
I just like what position because I can tell you off that. Defense, edge rusher. That might be Colin Simmons that they might.
I don't know if they. Depends how they're looking at defense at edge because they might have a certain somebody. They might not have a certain.
Yeah,
somebody.
are you talking about James Pierce?
Yeah.
Okay. Because
as of right now, he's back on training with the team.
Mm-hmm.
But who knows?
Yeah, because Falcons, I could see a defensive tackle being a need for them.
Defense tackle, linebacker, CB.
So they could go get David Stone from Oklahoma if they really want to.
That's fine.
Yeah, because there's no real good linebackers in this draft. Or they could go, yeah. And then Steelers, I see them getting best quarterback available, probably Julian Sayin or something.
Yeah.
Vikings, whatever. Then yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, I feel like that's totally chill.
Yeah, I hope that's a Super Bowl low key.
Yeah, Broncos, Rams would be a great Super Bowl, especially it'd just be a defensive Super Bowl. It seems. I mean, they both have good offenses, but just like it's all right.
They both have the best offenses in the league.
True. So it's a best offenses
Broncos
and
have
best
Jalen Waddle.
best offenses and best defenses.
Yeah. Who has a better offense?
Then, between the two?
Like just in general, like not including those two.
Oh, not including those.
If those two teams get bombed, who has the next best offense?
I would say Bengals, but they don't have a good run game.
They don't have a good offensive line.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have a good run defense. They don't have a good running.
Would
back.
we say Bears? Because they have good quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
They
offensive line's mid.
Offensive line's mid.
Offensive line mid. Tight ends are mid. Receivers are mid. Quarterbacks mid.
Okay, that's right. Okay.
I don't know. I think you guys are like low key. I think the Cardinals might be better than y'all.
Okay.
I mean, Cardinals had you guys beat in receiver.
That's insane.
I'm taking Trey McBride.
Okay,
I'm taking Marvin Harrison Jr. and Michael Wilson over those two.
That's crazy.
I'm taking Jeremiah Love over DeAndre Swift.
That's honestly fair.
And I'm taking Trey McBride over your two tight ends.
But we have better offensive line.
Yeah, they don't really have anything offensive line. I take Jacoby Brissett over
okay.
Caleb Williams.
Would we say Eagles?
Yeah, I guess it has to be Eagles.
Because they got Jalen, Saquon, and then they got Devonta and Mekhi.
Yeah, I give it to them, yeah. Because I want to give it to the Patriots.
Because they got Drake. I just don't like Travion and Ramadre. I'm not a big fan of Travion.
Travion's good. They just don't use him.
Yeah, that's what the thing.
Crazy how every time you use him, he did really good.
Mm-hmm.
49ers.
Yeah, 49ers got Brock, CMC, Pearsall, Evans,
Charlie Kirk,
George Kittle, good offensive line.
Yeah.
Cowboys
is probably the best.
They got Dak, Javonte, CD, Jake Ferguson. Then they got a good offensive line. Yeah. So.
Anyways, that's it for these NFL episodes.
Yeah.
They've been very fun. Yes, I'm excited to go to NBA just because of all the big trades. I don't really know how we're gonna do it yet. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out while we're doing it, probably.
Yeah. We hit last year since we picked the Broncos being really good, and they were. So let's.
Yeah, we had Broncos as our best team, and I think we repeated it again this year. Broncos best.
I think Rams are the best team.
Yeah, but we did Broncos again.
Did we?
Yeah, it was before the Myles Garrett trade, so that's why.
Oh yeah. Jalen Waddle's that big of a difference.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, that's been it for this week. Well, today's episode. Mm-hmm. Let us know what you guys would change different. What's all your stuff, and yeah.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Peace. Raise your fist.